That's that time of the year when the chill of the winter air provides a thaw for what has become the world's fastest spring break party. You guessed it, we're in St. Petersburg, Florida. And I'm Dave First, the preview of the Firestone Grand Prix of St. Pete, presented by RP Funding. We've got pit road behind me, and if you've been to this racetrack, you know exactly where we are. We call it this driveway that leads to the paddock area here in the NTT IndyCar series. Got to keep your head on a swivel. You don't want to get hit by any golf carts or any tuggers, but someone in this paddock is going to win the 2024 NTT IndyCar Series Championship. The question is, who could it be? As soon as you walk in here, on your left, you've got Team Penske, and well, they have certainly dominated everything here on the streets of St. Pete. 11-time winners. In fact, they've won 3 of the last 5. Could have been 4 of the last 5 when you consider the way Scott McLaughlin had his car running last year until he ran into Romain Grosjean in turn number 4. But begs the question, what does a win here really do in the big picture of winning a championship? And the answer is really not that much. Just once in the last 10 years has the winner here gone on to win the season-long championship. So yeah, it's important to get off to a good start, but it's not everything. How about this? Also back in 2024, it's the sustainable natural rubber Wauuli tires, the alternate tires on all the street courses once again from the friends at Firestone. And tire strategy is going to be a huge factor, I think, here in St. Pete this weekend. You go back to the group test at Sebring last week, 1 through 24, when it was all said and done, just 1.1 seconds separated first from 27. It is so, I mean, you can think about it, just like that, an entire field going by. That's how tight things are, and it could be even more tighter when you consider how light these cars are. Before the hybrid edition, hey, there's Tony Kanaan, he knows what I'm talking about. But we could be looking at track records this weekend because the cars are lighter until we get to the hybrid edition at some point after the Indianapolis 500. Inside this cowling, you got a magnesium bell housing. That's lighter. The gearbox is lighter, and this top frame as well. It's all lighter, so keep an eye on the chance of track records this weekend. And of course, whenever you come to the first race of the season, it's always new faces in new places, right? Chip Ganassi Racing, you've got Kiffin Simpson, you've got Linus Lundqvist. At Ray Hall Letterman Lanigan Racing, just behind our photographer here, Lizzie. You've got, hey Scott, we were just talking about him. You've got Pietro Fittipaldi, who's a part of Ray Hall. You've got 2 completely new drivers at Meyer Shank Racing and Tom Blomqvist and Felix Rosenquist. The list goes on and on and on. Look, it is a marathon, not a sprint. We cannot wait to get started here on the streets of St. Pete. Follow us on social media, IndyCar.com, the IndyCar app powered by NTT Data as well. You can listen to the award-winning IndyCar Radio Network call coming up on Sunday. And a reminder, you can see the Firestone Grand Prix of St. Petersburg presented by RP Funding coming up at noon Eastern, live on NBC, live on Universo, and streaming live on Peacock.